my exam, I don't do my treatment on the same day as the exam. So even though I pretty much know what I'm going to do with a knee patient, on that first day, I'm going to check the range of motion in the hamstring, the glute. Those are going to be the two main range of motions, the quad, TFL. I'm going to do all my range of motion first, and the same thing we do with anything else. We see that they can barely lift their hamstring, we go, wow, that is really restricted. How long has it been that way? Oh, I have chronically tight hamstrings. Man, no wonder you have knee problems. No wonder you can't play with your grandkids. So I always want to tie it back to my exam ties everything back to their ADLs. So I'm going to check all the range of motion, and every time I find one, I'm going to tie it into something. So if they have a really tight IT band, I'm going to say, oh, no wonder you can't play soccer with your grandkids. There's no way you're going to go side to side with any stability as messed up as that. It's like, yeah, it always hurts me. So I always tie it back to their ADLs. And then, so I'm going to check all my length. And then for strength, I'm going to check the quads. I don't check medialis, lateralis in my exam because I'm not going to treat it then. And at a certain point, the patient doesn't know the difference. So for me, the exam is for their benefit, not mine. Because I'm just going to re-examine everything and fix what I find when they're in front of me. So at that point, I'm just trying to show them that they have weak muscles. And so I'll do the hamstring, I'll do the quad, it'll always be weak. And then if I can see they're a little skeptical, I'll do the example I did up here where I'll tell them, let me show you what I mean that this is a brain problem. And I'll show that that's weak. I'm like, this is weak because your brain thinks you injured your knee at some point, or you did injure your knee, and your brain thinks that was yesterday, so right now you're in full protective mode. Until I change that, nothing's going to change. And then I'll show them that they have a weak quad, and then I'll strengthen it, and I'll say, see how strong that is? Oh yeah, I said, well, the problem is that didn't affect your brain. All I did was just stimulate that muscle. And as soon as that wears off, everything's going to go back to the way it is, which is why no one's been able to fix you. So them, I don't have them do squats. I'll just have them contract against my hand. So I'll say, pull your leg down into my hand and contract their hamstring. You know what, this is easier on the body.